What's good, YouTube? It's me, Croc, and I've been playing this game called SUPERVIVE. SUPERVIVE is a online multiplayer battle royale MOBA-s type game. It's like top-down view, 2.5 dimensions. It's like League, uh, or like Smite sorta, with but it's a battle royale. And I'm gonna give you my review on what I think, about how I feel about the game. Well, first I'm gonna start off and say that the game is fun. Like really fun. Like I didn't expect to have this much fun playing this game, especially with certain characters like Hudson, Myth, Strike, and the bunny chick. She like all of them are pretty fun. You have a character that's like a wizard who can his ultimate is like a Zarya black hole, like sucks them in for a couple seconds. He's pretty broken to be honest. I'm gonna talk about him a little more later. You have like this one chick who like she hits you with her basic attack, she gains stacks. Her name is I think her name is Jules, and when she gains a stack, like if she stacks, I think three of them. I don't really play the hero, but if she stacks a certain amount, then she when she hits you with an ability, she it does like super damage. Like this game has a few combos and situations where like it doesn't seem like the characters have much depth, but they actually do. Like for example, one of the combos I've seen people do is combo the ice girl with Void, which is the dude who can teleport and stuff like that. And what I've seen people do is they'll use the ice girl's ultimate, and what the ice girl's ultimate does is it's like a big AoE, and if you're standing inside that AoE, uh after like 5 seconds or whatever, it stuns everyone for like 3 seconds or something like that. And what I've seen people do is they'll use the ult in a really bad spot, and then they'll have Void teleport them to the enemy team, instantly stunning everybody. And it's crazy. It's a crazy combo, and that's what I want to talk about, like Void being like a bit overpowered, because you could do stuff like that with Void and other characters with big AoEs and stuff like that. You can even do
Is
stuff like
this?
this.
What the hell is this? What is this, bro? Bro, they made a fucking fortress,
You
dude.
have like a sniper character that actually gets more power when shooting at long range versus short range. And she also has like, I think, a passive that if you land the first hit, if you land the second hit, so it's successive. It's actually like enhanced, so it does even more damage. So Strike is pretty good. Myth is really good. Like damn near every character in this game is pretty decent and is valuable in some sort of shape or form. When you play a hero that you like for an extended amount of time, there's mastery, and the mastery unlocks other like little things about it, like emotes and stuff like that. And the emotes are pretty cool. The emotes, like you could just use them, and they actually have voice lines or phrases. There's like a Tyler One voice line is like, "Get your damage number up, bro." There's also another emote that's like, there's another emote that's like, they don't balance the game or something like that. It's pretty funny, and it's surprising that a lot of other games, like a lot of AAA games, don't have things like that. They just have like sprays and stuff like that. This game does have sprays, but the the emotes are kind of like sprays that have like voice lines and stuff to it, which is kind of cool in my opinion. Another thing that you have here is like the little title. You can edit the like exact position that you want the title in, for to the left, to the right, to the right, to the left. You can get different combinations and stuff like that. Plus the border and stuff, like the little border that you can edit as well. Like if you like a certain character and that character comes with a border, you can unlock that border by playing that character and getting the mastery, and then having that specific border so people know that you like playing that character. It's a pretty good concept of this game. The time to kill in this game is very fast, especially when you get caught by a stun, or as you saw in that clip, a grab. There's like a dude that has like a shotgun, and he's like Roadhog. He's like, he just grabs you through walls though. He grabs you. He's like old Roadhog. He grabs you through walls and he just shoots shotguns you in the face, and he just has like a big melee. He's literally Roadhog. His name is Kingpin. He's a pretty fun character. But the time to kill is very high, especially when you get caught lacking. There's some pretty high skill depth you can do by juggling the abyss. If you get caught on a glider and you get hit, you get spiked, kind of like Smash Bros. It's a and you have items. There's a bunch of items and power ups that can turn the character from bad to good, and vice versa. I mean, most of them they don't really affect you much, other than just giving you like an extra ability. Like you can summon a boar. You can literally just summon a nuke or a mourner. You can place down a tree or turn into a tree, bush, or you can put a bush, spawn a bunch of trees and bushes all around the enemy to slow them down or trap them. There's a whole lot of ways to play this game, especially when you have a squad or duo or whatever, whoever you're gonna play this with. I think that you should definitely give it a try. I don't know if this game's on console. I assume it's not, since a lot of MOBAs aren't on console for some reason. But if you have a PC, I think you should definitely play this and give it a shot. Aiming is pretty hard, so it's very skill heavy, which is good and will flourish the competitive scene if it even ever does get to that point. What I think that the company behind SUPERVIVE, I don't even know the company that made this game, but what I think they should do is, I do feel like that certain games or certain matches where like you're stacked on gold and stuff like that, there is a shop in the game where you can just kind of like purchase light armor and stuff like that. There's certain situations where like you want to go to the shop and buy it with gold or buy heals with gold, but sometimes you just can't, because, well, the armor isn't in the shop, or the power up or whatever isn't in the shop, and it seems like the shop isn't very, it's just very lacking in depth right now. Most of the stuff you can get is just green stuff, and I think that they should allow you to purchase uh some, like, maybe even some yellow stuff from the shop, like certain items that are yellow, to, especially if you have the gold too, especially in the end game. Like maybe the shop changes in the end game, like the later the rounds, the more variety of the shop will be, you know what I mean? So what I mean by items is I'm talking about the items on the bottom right. Items like armor, the boots, the sword, the helmet, and stuff like that, right? Items, those are items in my opinion, in my uh, analogy here. And the power ups are on the bottom left corner where you see F and G there. Those are the power ups, and the shop barely has any good power ups, barely has any good items in the shop, even at late game rounds. That's what I'm talking about. The items aren't very good. They are like good at the beginning, but they cost too much. Or maybe my trip, not, it costs like 2,000. You can get it, but like you usually don't have that much gold at the beginning of the game unless everyone stacks up. And at the same time, if you're at the late game and you already got some kills, you already level up your item to that point at green. Usually you even have a blue item at that point. So it's like, what's the point of buying a stronger item with gold, even when I already have a stronger version of that item? You know what I mean? That's what I'm trying to say. And the power-ups too, the power-ups that you get from the shop aren't very good either. Like, they're just not. So I would make that better. Now the actual shop that you like spend money and buy skins on, I've only put $5 into it. And from what one of my friends has said, because he spent more on it to test things out or whatever, because he likes a strike skin. He bought a skin and you can customize it. Like you can buy a skin, gold, uh, the coins that you pay money, like real life money for. You can purchase another currency. Uh, let's just call them cubes. So you buy coins to purchase the skin, then you transfer some of those coins that you already have that you purchase into cubes, and those cubes for certain skins, like certain legendary skins, will uh, turn into like different color versions of them. So that's cool. I haven't personally done that, but it's cool. The price conversion doesn't seem too scummy, if that's what you care to hear. Now, I'm not really too big on words, right? I like to keep it honest. I'm more of an honest guy, and I think that the game is fun. I've still been playing it. I've pumped in, I think, 25 hours into this game. It's only been released for like 5 days, and I do like it. I'm not in love with it. I'd like to. I'm a type of guy to like test things and try things out multiple times, even if I don't like it the first time. I try it out again. I give it a couple tries, and if I really don't like it, then I stop playing it. But this is a game that I enjoy, at least the bare minimum. I enjoy. And you can see that you have like a camp as well. You can have like a camp, repair your armor and stuff like that. I didn't talk about that. You can experience that in the game. It's pretty self-explanatory. Um, but no, I think that the game is fun, and that's what a video game is supposed to be. It's supposed to be fun. And if you like fun, I think, and you like games like League or Overwatch or Marvel Rivals or Paladins and stuff like that, and you like the art style. Speaking of art style, I didn't talk much about the art style. I like the art style as well. I think that this art style is pretty good, and like the top down 2.5D dimensional things and certain breakables like the trees, and you can hide in the bushes and stuff like that. I think all of that is amazing. All they gotta do is just keep it up and keep doing a good job. But yeah, keep it honest. I'm gonna give it like a 6.5 out of 10. I think it seems like a low rating, but the game is above average. It's fun. It keeps my attention. It's not too addicting, at least to me personally. I like, when I mean addicting, like there's games that keep me addicted, and I do have 25 hours to this game, but I'm a person that likes to try. If I don't like it, or if I really want a full opinion on it, I like to try it multiple times to really get a grasp of how I feel about a certain thing. And 25 hours in, I think that this game does have potential of being a really competitive game. Uh, and I really do enjoy it. I will continue to play this. Now, will I continue to play it after other games come out? I don't know. We're gonna have to see. But I'm gonna give it a 6.5 out of 10. What do you guys think? Do you guys agree with how I rated the game? Are you going to try it after this video? Tell me in your comment and tell me in the comments below what you think. The game is free to play, and with that being said, peace out.